People started moving back here, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that guy I met ages ago? It's the father.
Yeah.
Surely he sees who goes and comes.
To heal, mutt. See?
Okay. Well, I only need one.
That's that. Look what you.
So,
Good God,
oh
what
my
a bloody
God.
mess.
He's dead. Trail.
I'm on the right track.
Charcoal. Where did the blood go?
This way. Charcoal burners. Someone must have seen or heard something.
Huh. Are they charcoal burners? Or are they in disguise?
What happened at the crossroads?
What?
Enough bullshit. I know you dragged somebody here, so tell me what happened.
I don't know nothing and I haven't seen nothing. If you want to know something about it, just ask Boyar. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Who is this Boria?
Boyar cracks the whip around here. You'll recognize him by his red cap.
Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Where is this guy then? Is he in here?
Another clue. I must be going the right way.
Well, where's your boiler? The blood trail goes this way as well.
I'm on the right track. Another clue. I must be going the right way.
My respect.
Who is it? Thank you.
Alright. You all say the same thing, do you?
I hope I can be of help to you, Matt.
What do you know about the wagon that's been ambushed at the crossroads?
It's all the blood leads here, mate.
Talking about?
Really?
Yes. Is that a problem?
You're what passes for bristle and gristle round here, are you?
Possibly.
So listen to me, you hero. If you don't want me to wipe that crooked grin off your face, you'll start talking. Got it?
Yeah, right. because everyone knows charcoal burners are thieves and killers. Well, let me tell you, that's not at all what happened.
I'll be glad to hear you out.
Let's just get this straight. We didn't ambush anyone.
And what were you doing at the crossroads then?
We were just passing, and we saw the wagon. So we took the sacks.
Just the sacks? What about the trail of bloodstains leading to the camp?
I was just getting to that. We also found one wounded man. What am I saying, wounded? The fellow was hacked like a martyr in some holy picture. He begged us to hide him away.
So you have him here somewhere? Is he still alive?
The fellow has quite a will to live. I'll give him that.
I want
Where
to
is
talk to him.
We've locked him away in the shed. There.
I want to talk to him.
I don't know. He paid us. We're not to let anyone near him.
You've been through that already?
All right. Just calm down. Here, take the key.
Thanks.
Farewell.
This shed, right? We're gonna close the door and have a chat. One-on-one.
Who are you?
Do as I say, and you might walk out of here alive.
What? What's that? What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. Just answer my questions, and I might even help you.
Well, if you say so.
Who is it you work for? Who did the wagon belong to?
To Menhart. He's some kind of merchant who hired me for protection. But that's all I know.
And where's this Menhart disappeared off to?
No idea. I blacked out after the attack. Only came to my senses once I got here. I don't even know where here is.
Who ambushed that wagon?
A knight. He's been following us for a while.
And where did he go?
I don't know. I got a beating, and then I passed out.
Do you know what you were carrying in that wagon?
I never asked Menhart that.
Can I see your wound?
Are you a quack?
Sort of. That's a deep wound to the flank and you're still losing blood. You need to staunch it.
Will you help me?
I can try. Tell me more about the knight.
Is there someone there?
Where's the coin?
What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any coin.
Ah! Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Sacks. They're behind the shed.
That's him. That's got to be that knight.
Come on, Henry, fuck it up.
Oh, did you take anything else?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
Yeah.
Where did he go? Did he go this way? I'm on to you. Come here.
Yeah.
You think you can zigzag me and get away? I don't think so. You ain't losing me. I'm hot on his tail. Surprised the dog's keeping up, to be honest.
Yeah.
Let the race begin again.
Get him.
Oh my god, what happened there? Is he gonna stop? What the fuck?
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it doesn't matter as long as he goes back to the Sasau Inn.
Right, I failed because of that fucking... Bruh. He's right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm after him.
Yeah.
And we are here. Where is he though?
My respects to you. Take care now.
That's his horse though, isn't it?
A tank it here.
Is that the guy? No, that's a village. That's a village guy in a townsman.
I'd like a beer.
How long do we wait? Are you the guy?
I'm happy to see you again, sir.
Likewise. No doubt you have many questions.
I certainly do.
We will talk. Not here, however. The wolf has ears. Let's meet at the pond after sunset. You'll
After
find
sunset,
the
more
waiting by
waiting.
the big village.
I'll be there.
I will expect you.
Alright, let's go there.
Yeah! Yeah!
Right, after sunset. Right about now? Clearly not. Give it some more time. Right now. $10, definitely, right?
So here I am. What do you
Oh
have
my
to
god,
tell
that's
me?
dark,
I
isn't it?
brought you here because I did not want to cause an alarm at the tavern. I'm very sorry, but you made a mistake coming here alone.
Sorry.
And it will be your last.
Wait!
You wish to make your peace with God? Very well. But be quick.
I just want to know why you ambushed that wagon.
You make no sense. Did your accomplices not tell you when they sent you after me?
Accomplices? What are you talking about? I'm here on behalf of Sir Radzik Kobila.
Radzikubila? I do not understand.
I was looking for the counterfeit coins and I still am. I'd heard those men were transporting them in that wagon.
When I saw you with the charcoal burners, I assumed it was they who sent you.
No, definitely not.
Then we have a common aim. I have also been pursuing the counterfeiters for some time. My name is Ulrich. It is true our meeting has not begun well. But if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobila, then we can assist each other.
What do you mean?
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer. And the last man who knew anything is now dead.
Who
What
was
man
that?
was that?
Mainhard, the merchant from Passau.
He's
Listen,
dead?
I will explain everything to you. But first, I need you to do something for me.
Oh, really?
You will introduce me to a certain person, and I will tell you everything I've learned.
Who do you mean?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you truly serve Sir Radzik, then you must know him.
I think I know who you mean. What do you want him for?
I have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made. But I do not understand such technical matters. Master Pfeiffer.
Maybe I could have a look.
We'll definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it to me? Just like that?
It seems I have little choice. This is the last lead I have. In the meantime, I will return to Sassau and see what I might learn.
Alright, maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Shouldn't you go with me to see Fafar?
No. I must remain in Sassau. I have some loose ends that must be tied.
Right.
What's your name, anyway?
I told you. I am Ulrich.
Just Ulrich?
It is enough.
Because you look like a
Okay.
knight. They seldom have just one name.
It is true. I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield. But there are many ways to acquire such things these days. As I am sure you know.
So you're not a knight?
I am a trustworthy soldier in the service of a nobleman. That is all you need to know.
All right then, Ulrich. Let's leave it at that.
Alright.
Yeah.
I don't think the Wayfair guy will be awake, will he? We'll have to wait till morning. Give it till 7 and hopefully he's up and about. Alright, is everyone waking up then at the castle? Oh, is it this one? Was he in here? Tobias.
With you, lad. What can I do for you?
Master Fafar, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. Turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
His name's Ulrich.
He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
Yeah, that's true.
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins. Then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemian lands.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau countermark.
His master is allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the questor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia.
The monastery.
Which sadly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sassau. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. Ah, but this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Caplitz. The High Scribe of the Rosenbergs.
The Rosenbergs?
Rosenbergs? Who's that?
Never heard of them.
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something
Right.
you can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzik and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square. Goodbye.
Damn.
Right. Back to Sassar then and find out where the copper's coming from.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go speak with Ulrich. Tell him the news or something, or ask him something, get information maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part.
I see. They have
Eh?
such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the
So
time.
I've bribed the
till
blacksmith to work for him then?
That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
dawn. You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
There's the painter here as well. She's sitting right next to you. Bruh.
Good day to you.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive. Cheers!
Why not? Show me what you have to offer.
Take care now.
Alright, let's haggle.
I'd like to
Well,
What do you say to...
more.
More!
Finally,
Something's going down in the monastery. Dodgy shit in the monastery. Dodgy dealings. Oh. Oh, I thought it was dead. Yeah, so just sleeping. Right, overseer.
I am honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I'm looking for some quicksilver. Would you have any on hand?
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such trivial matters.
Fine, thank you.
Right.
Take care now.
I am at your service, Sir Knight.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
Nobody. I'm just asking.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Can't you? In the Sasau Monastery? That seems unlikely.
Hmm.
It looks more like
What's
you're
not?
minding your
What's
own
you're
business.
telling me,
What
huh?
would have to say about that?
It's not.
Success.
Oh, shit.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was. Without a crest. Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
Okay.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery, that they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then.
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
How did you get the quicksilver to them then?
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
Very well. Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Interesting.
Yeah!
Yeah. Let's go check out the place the old materials get left in. Shall we? Let's have a little browse, you know, see what's going on. If we can find any clues. Should be up the hill here. Yes. There's people here.
Why are you just sitting around?
Why not? Admiring the view. People just do not appreciate a lovely view these days.
Does the name Rapota ring any bells for you?
Rapota, you say? Rapota. No, I can't hear any bells ringing at all.
Look, you little jester. I'm investigating a crime against the king on the direct orders of Sir Radzig. Are you really going to keep pretending you don't know anything?
Hang on! What's all this about a crime against the king? I'm just keeping an eye on things. When a wagon comes in, I make sure nobody robs it. I get a commission for that, that's it.
See? That didn't hurt a bit. Bit of friendly advice. You're wasting your time here. Rapota's scarpered and won't be coming back this way anytime soon. You might as well pack up and go home.
What? That bastard owes me a dozen groschen. Damn it! Now what? Ah, well, no use hanging around here anyway. In any case, thanks for the information. I could have been stuck here for weeks.
No problemo.
Yeah.
Okay, not much from that. Oh, let's go. Let's go back into town and see if we can find any more clues.
Yeah.
Chicken!
Yeah.
Yeah! Tobias!
Greetings. What business have you?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
I have, but I didn't find anything interesting.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapita.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard, Master Engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
Well, go give it a shot, I guess.
Yeah.
Could be this guy who is mentioned, actually. Could be. Sounds like he would fit the crime. Oh, this place. I completely forgot about this place, to be honest. Well, it existed.
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian.
Oh, you're gonna apprentice up here?
Observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague. Or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high. Or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of...
Right, okay, this
I
could
don't
be...
really know what you mean, at all.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. As though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking for him?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
I have a message for him.
A message? Who would be interested in that wastrel? Other than his furious and deeply disappointed master, of course. About your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bathmaid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
All right then.
The Lord watch over you.
So whose chest's whose then? Right. Let's go speak to the bath maid and find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Which way is it? Is it that way? Whoa! Oh shit. Fucking hell. I've had an accident.
Yeah.
Where is the bathhouse? It's down here, right? No, take a right. Oh, there it is. You?
God be with you. Do you need anything?
I hear you're at odds with apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
Okay. What's happened?
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
Right. Right. You got fucking, she got fucking kidnapped and raped, I'm guessing.
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
Okay.
Where can I find this Florian? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of me, for sure.
Okay.
Over here.
So we need to go to the baker's. Where's that? Oh, over here. Living in a cellar like a dirty tramp. Bruh. Imagine living in a cellar. In here? You? Oh, it's him. Here he is.
God be with you.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then. All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapiter mean anything to you?
I don't know.
He knows something.
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dies for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
Execution or something, yeah. Is it because of the girl?
To do with that girl, hasn't it?
How do you know?
That doesn't matter.
No, I suppose not. I didn't want to get involved, I swear. Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
That doesn't justify actions.
That
Yeah.
doesn't begin to justify what you did.
I don't care. This isn't about me.
You could have got the, city police on you, city
I know
guards.
that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
Yeah, true. You're fucked, mate.
Look, Florian,
yeah.
going through, honestly. But I'm not the only one who's after these people. As soon as they get wind of something, they'll be out of here and Esther will be gone with them.
If Rapiter finds I've told you anything, they'll kill her.
Not if I catch Rapiter first. He's here in town, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Where? I'll beat the shit out of
They found me
him.
in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the shit pile. They started to badger
Going to
me about
fuck him into the dirt.
Yes, Rapiter. And a night they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. And I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Oh, dear. Where is he?
Where will I find Rapiter?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he's
Bit perverted.
square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first, I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
Right, okay.
Go. I hope you get revenge. God be with you.
Okay. Sometimes he's watching you. Right. Anyone around here? You! Oh, it's the guard. You! Townswoman, okay. No one suspicious here. Oh, you look like, oh, you're a gambler, okay. Interesting. Right.
Yeah.
Anyone here by the name of Rapiter, whatever his name was? Townsman. Fucking one of you, isn't it? Or
I might know where the materials from the monastery get passed on to the forges.
Where?
Up the hill by Sasau Woods.
Shall we go right now?
No, I need to find out more. I don't even know if anyone will be there now, but you could keep an eye out there, in case anyone appears, I mean.
Agreed.
Bring me something to eat.
What the?
Well,
off it goes.
Coming.
Innkeeper.
I'm on.
No, nothing.
Let me have some
Can't speak to any of you guys.
Coming right up. Here, just as you
I
ordered.
hope I can be of help to you, knight.
well, Master Painter. Are you still short of coin?
Yes, unfortunately. And my offer still stands. Don't you want to buy something?
I'm sorry.
Watch over you.
Oh.
Damn! Stay away from people if you can't ride a horse, you...
Well. Look who just randomly bumped into me then.
Are you Rapiter by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know you buy quicksilver for those counterfeiters.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course. That will be the best solution.
So,
Let's leave it for another time.
I don't think so. Come back here.
Yeah.
Run him down.
That's him. Yeah.
Tackle.
No, I give up.
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
Wait, what?
Narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who is your lord?
Sir Jezek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
What happened to him?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Jezek led a revolt of the vassals.
Okay.
Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Jezek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
Who is Jezek?
Get into his head one day to start forging coins.
Ah,
That's
fuck
not for me
out.
to know. Sir Jezek was on speaking terms with
Jezek.
various lordships.
Such as?
Right.
We
I
were
think I
all
said that
guests
right
at the
that time.
monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be
Brno.
I helped him escape from prison. If I was
Okay.
going to serve anyone, better Sir Jezek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronov back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
I've had enough.
Heard enough.
You know? That's it.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
I can't do that, mate. It's not my job to.
An honourable death? No chance. It's the dungeons for you, and the sort of punishment a counterfeiter deserves. Don't worry. In time, you'll be glad of the gallows.
Right. Okay, we'll go secure help or help, and then we'll go to my entrance to the mine shaft in the hills.
Yeah.
It was up here on that hill there, wasn't it? So, any news? Any info? How's it going?
I finally found out where the Forger's workshop is. Master Faithfar was right. The Forgers are sticking close to the supply source. Their workshop is somewhere in the mines. The entrance is on the eastern side of the hill. I've no idea what to expect there, but I'd rather go there with some backup.
I will be glad to give it. Lead on.
Yeah. Wait, are we here? Oh, we're here. Hey. Going full night mode. Workers. Oh god.
Hey, who's there?
To battle.
What are you doing here? Side of life.
Stuff kill.
Quitty! To arms! Get over here!
Okay, he's gone. Kill this fucker. Oh yeah, now you don't know where to go, do you?
You get what for?
Oh, okay, he's gone. Bam. Bandit, come back here. Yeah, take that. Oh, money. Alright, what we got? Food. Money. Okay. Food. Not much going on in here. Any evidence or anything incriminating this that like ties to this place? No, there's nothing on the outside here. So there must be something inside.
What's that?
Oh, hello. Didn't realise there's people in here. Well, there was. Holy shit, there's a whole little thing going on here.
and what are you doing here?
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
And who's he?
That's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
We can
Fake
come to an agreement that
coin?
you'll keep your mouth shut. Please, don't take this personally.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
You can't kill him. I have orders to take him to Ratai.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone involved in this business.
You can't do that.
I have no choice.
What if we take him to Ratai first, and then we kill him?
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzig Kabila.
You can tell your lord the man is dead. He'll never find out.
But he will. Or do you think you can lock this man away from sight until Judgment Day?
Why not?
Do not be naive, boy. Look around you. This land swarms with rats and snakes, especially now. There is no secret that is not for sale. If I let you have him, my own head will be on a spike before the month is out.
You don't have to go back to the Rosenbergs.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Master Fayfire recognized the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said, there's nothing safe from prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I
Come join us.
Into Sir Radzig's service. He needs people like you.
I serve Kabila. Out of the question. If he learned of all that I did for the Rosenbergs, he would hang me from the nearest tree. But you are right, I do not have to return to the Rosenbergs. In fact, I cannot.
Why not?
Wait, what?
I am a knight without a crest, without allegiance. No one was meant to know whom I serve. If the Rosenbergs hear that I have been found out, they will see to it I vanish. They cannot afford to be associated with me.
Oh.
Where the road takes me, as I have many times before. Farewell, Henry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay. Well, that went a bit differently to how I thought it would. Well, I'd end up fighting him. I don't want to fight him. He's a good knight.
Please, please. I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement.
You can talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go. Let's go. Master Fayfire is very keen to meet you.
Off we go.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Fayfire. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rattay. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Rattay then.
Job well done. Job well done, lad. Job well done. Well, it's a new dawn. Got your man moving out the way, bitch. Sir Radzig.
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Oh, what now?
Jezek
Well, better than
stubborn bastards asking to see you.
Do I get to torture him?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Bernard to beat it out of him, but then I told myself, if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
Oh, interesting. There's a quest somewhere? Maybe it's downstairs. Right. So, we'll get the key from Bernard. Come on, Roach, let's go.
Yeah.
I feel quite hungry.
Hello, sir. I'm here to pick up the keys. Where are you? Are you upstairs, sir? Sir, are you up here, sir? Ah, hello, sir.
Good day.
I need the key to Yezhek's cell.
So Radzik let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
No, no wonder he doesn't want to talk to you. I want to presume to question the judgment of Sir Radzik.
If I were you, I wouldn't question Sir Radzik.
Yeah, if I could leave Sir Radzik alone.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
Fucking, how dare you question our fucking lord like that? Well, my lord like that. I know your Hannishes. Speak of the devil, here he is. Tackle him. Right.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Where are the cells? The cells over in this area or something? Or are they at the back? I'm guessing they're at the back, right? Right, so I'm guessing... Yeah, that's definitely not the place. How do I get to the cells? Oh, unlock. Ah, down here.
Welcome, Henry.
Let's close the door. You want to speak? What are you... What's in on? What on earth's going on here? Okay, I'm just gonna leave. Toodaloo. So, you want to speak to me then?
Well, finally.
And only me?
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
An honor? Ha!
It's true to say I have a lot of questions.
Well, there you are then. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
Okay.
I suppose there's some truth in that. I may speak with Sir Radzik and he might pardon you, but not unless you start talking.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting.
Okay, so they gave me a promotion.
Eric gave me instructions.
Eric.
But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too.
They've got... Oh.
But I don't know who.
Oh, God. Okay.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen
A guy at the monastery. The monastery's corrupt. I knew it.
Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Okay. Okay.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
Right.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
Am I gonna have to break into the monastery and sort these fuckers out? Sort these monks out? Give them all a slap on their head?
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
I'll have to think.
I'll have to think about it. I don't want to annoy Sir Radzig.
So you're staying there for now. I'll put in a good word. Well, I don't want you freed. That's the only thing. You cooperated lovely.
Yeah.
Right. Is he upstairs, downstairs, or where is he? You in there? No, not in there. Are you in here? Who's it in here? Oh, I got another hands quest. Yeah, I fucking love that guy. Fucking, how far we come, eh? Hating him, thinking he's a prick, and then we fucking love the guy. Fucking love him. Right, Radzig. You are not in here. Right. I'm guessing you're on the other floor. Oh, you're down there. Oh, there you are.
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things. There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
Eesh.
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric. Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Jesus, that's a lot of objectives.
So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. Sir Jezek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I think I know where I could ask. I helped at the infirmary in Sasau, and there was a wounded man there by the name of Thomas, a suspicious type to say the least. He might know something.
Good. I'd rather see you seeking out better company, but that can't be helped. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome...
Oh, we're going undercover at Sasau.
What is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
As you command, sir.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, can I get past? Okay, so we've got to ask around, see what people know. Right. But before we do that, I wanna see what Sir Hans has got for me. Hans.
I'm glad you're here, Henry.
What's happening, sir?
Uncle Sir Hanush sent for me. No doubt he wants to give me another ear bashing about the error of my ways. And he said to bring you to...
Me? Oh god, what did I do?
Oh, Sakra. That doesn't sound good.
Indeed. I wonder what he wants to lecture me about this time. And you, because you're going with me.
Oh, yes.
We should get going then, shouldn't we, Sir Hans? The sooner we get it over and done with, the better.
I suppose so. Right away. I put some of my old clothes in a trunk for you. I don't want you making me look bad in front of Hanush. And I see I did the right thing. Jesus, Henry, if you're going to be my companion, you have to look the part.
Right, okay.
Thanks, Sir Hans. I'll go and get changed now.
Right. As you can... These? Okay. If you say so. I'm not wearing that. Let's look the part. How do I look? Do I look fucking fabulous still? I ain't got any shoes on. I need to put my shoes back on. Oh, I don't have shoes. Oh, there. Better?
So, should we go then?
Let's go. And by the way, I'm glad you got dressed up properly. Clothes make the man, and in your case, it's quite a transformation.
Wow. Cheers.
Well, my ward and his, what shall we say, chaperone.
Uncle.
My lord.
I hope we haven't dragged you away from anything too important.
Not at all, Uncle. We
like
were just...
boozing and whoring, for instance.
Uh-oh. He's on about that? No.
Perhaps you were busy, causing mayhem in the middle of the night and beating up my subjects.
No, it wasn't. Henry and I were just...
Henry's as big a fool as you are. But he's not my ward, thank Christ. What the hell do the pair of you think you're doing? There are people in this fiefdom who work from dawn to dusk to put food on their tables and on yours, may I remind you. And then they look at you, Hans, their lord and master, and see a drunken layabout.
Ooh.
That fellow you beat up last night was a guard, a new guard on the town watch. And he couldn't report for duty this morning because of his injuries. I had the bailiff here complaining, and could I tell him what I really think about this whole sorry affair? Of course not. That would demean me. And you too. So I had to sit gaping like a stuffed owl and listen to his grievances. Maybe you think because you're the Lord here you can get away with anything. But you're sadly mistaken, you blockhead. A lord remains a lord only as long as he commands the loyalty of his subjects. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you the folk here are not exactly enchanted at the prospect of having you in charge. That was the last straw.
Awkward.
One more of your escapades and I'll send you to your mother in Polna. For all I care, she can dress you up like a wench and marry you off to some Hungarian.
Uncle, that arson Archibald tried to murder me. What was I to do?
Oh, don't exaggerate. Well, I'm hardly surprised after you molested his girl and humiliated him.
Well, it wasn't like that.
Oh, don't whine, for heaven's sake. It's about time you started taking some responsibility. I have a job for you. Maybe that will keep you out of mischief.
Ooh, okay.
Zolota of Oleshna has turned up here. Do you know him?
Isn't he Sir Bernard's cousin?
He is. He came here with the remnants of his retinue to seek refuge. He's seriously wounded.
What happened to him, sir?
His fortress Oleshna was attacked by one Wulfrin of Camburg. Milota pursued him almost as far as Neuhof and engaged with him. Unfortunately, the skirmish didn't end well for Milota.
Wulfrin of Camburg, that name is familiar.
He's kin to the Oleshna lords, too, a cousin of Bernard's and Milota's. Their family affairs are a little complicated. None of my business, of course.
Of course, of
Wish they found
course.
somewhere else to thrash out their differences.
What do you want us to do, sir?
Go and see Bernard in the courtyard. He got a report that Wulfrin pillaged some other farms around Neuhof, and he's putting a squad together to ride against him. Mind your step, though. It's a family affair, after all. Maybe more to it than meets the eye. The important thing is to get that damn scavenger out of the domain. If possible, without bloodshed. I can't afford to lose any men over this business. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
Good work, then.
Well, that was a bit awkward, wasn't it? Jesus, to begin with. Jeez, Jesus.
Huh? God be with you, lad. God be with you.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Yeah, come on. Get it down. Go to Bernard and join the squad.
I don't like it. Stop your grumbling. We get paid for you. You can't.
Sir Hanish sent me, Captain. I'm to join your mission. And Sir Hans, too.
Then mount up, youngster, and we'll move out.
Okay, straight onto it, I guess, yeah. Did someone murder me? Okay. Where's my horse? Ah. High road, so I didn't see it there.
Lord Capon, when we get there, I'd like...
Forget about that, Bernard. I'm not going on an outing. Hanish sent me to handle this matter, and handle it I will.
Yeah!
Fucking hell, everyone's horses are going crazy. Let's go.
I know what you meant. Forget it.
Very well, Your Grace.
Listen, Bernard. About this robber. I heard some rumors.
About his being a relative of mine and Melota's?
Something like that.
We have the same great-grandfather, Irvin, Baron of Oleshna.
Yeah!
Wulfrin belongs to a distant branch of my family, which, well, let's just say they bring no honor to our name.
But I
Right,
heard
okay.
Wolfgang Hamburg was hanged somewhere in Silesia after plundering the bishop's estate.
I heard the same. Only, well, I'm sure you've heard what they say about the Camberg branch of my family.
That they're cursed. Now, Bernard, don't you think I'm a little old for fairy tales?
Think what you like, but I heard it from my grandfather, and he never paid attention to old wives' tales.
I meant no offence, Captain. Tell me all about it then. After all, there's no smoke without fire. And I never heard about the Camberg man from a member of the family.
Very well. At home, we always spoke in whispers about our Camberg relatives. When Wolfen's father, Wilhelm, came to visit, I'm almost ashamed to say it.
You can rely on my discretion, Captain. Carry on.
Yeah. Well, the servants were so afraid of him that they went and hid in the barn.
Okay.
Whipped. Even then, they wouldn't go near Wilhelm. They were afraid he cursed them. I couldn't blame them.
Why's that?
Wilhelm's face was so badly disfigured, folk would cross themselves when they saw him. I was afraid of him myself as a boy.
Was he wounded in war?
No. He was born that way. See, his mother, Countess Barbara of Hogwitz, didn't want to marry Wilhelm's father, my grandfather's brother. She never wanted to bear his children. So, she fell pregnant.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Bro, Henry, I'm trying to listen to what they got to say, bro. I don't give a shit about if you're hungry.
5 babes born in one night?
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. 4 of them didn't live till dawn. Only the 5th survived. Yeah! Wilhelm, they say the witch cheated her, and instead of getting rid of the child, she put the devil's seed inside her.
Oh God.
Good Lord, how dreadful.
Well, Wilhelm carried that with him his whole life. When his own wife was in childbed, he had 7 friars kneeling in her chamber day and night. Didn't stop the rumors, though. When his son, Wolfen, was born, he looked normal enough, but he turned out to be as wild as a stray tomcat.
It seems he hasn't grown out of it.
You're right about that. A few years ago, Wolfen went off to Poland, and Wilhelm got worse and worse. He cursed everything and everyone in his path, started throwing crockery at the servants. He was on his deathbed. He sent for a priest, not just to give him the last rites, because the devil would come out of him and possess someone else. Then later, Wolfen turned up, even though he was supposed to be dead for years. Both said he was. That wouldn't stop. Yeah.
Sweet Jesus. It sounds a lot more convincing coming from you than the stories my nurses used to tell me. How are we supposed to deal with a monster like that?
Pray, Jahan. Whoa! Vitus and Cyril. I sent them to scout ahead.
Those bastards will pay for this.
Oh God.
Certainly will.
Oh my days.
Let's go. We have to make camp. Hamlin, take 2 men and come back here later. I won't have Vitus and Cyril left as Crowmy.
Yes, Captain.
Go, go, go. That's not good.
Yeah.
Which way now, fellas?
Yeah.
This way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Talk to Captain Bernard. Oh
I'll
yeah.
be with you. What can I do for you?
What do we do now?
First, we have to find out where those Horsons are holed up. According to the reports, they raided a few farms around here. So someone should go to those places and find out what they can. You should do it, Henry. My men would probably just startle them.
Isn't it dangerous?
About as dangerous as sitting here in the camp.
Yeah, I suppose you're right, sir. Where are the farms they raided?
One is uphill from Neuhoff, right by the woods. One here above the woods by the crossroads, directly north from our camp.
Tell me, Captain, how come this Wolflin is attacking his own kin?
They say blood's thicker than water, but sometimes I wonder. Look at our king and Sigismund.
So what's the cause of your conflict with Wolflin?
Nothing in particular. Just that he's a ruffian, a treacherous bastard, and a bandit. No wonder the whole Camberg clan is cursed.
How are you related?
Miloda, Wolfin, and I have the same great-grandfather, Urban, Baron of Oleshna.
How do you mean cursed?
Like I said, Wolfin's grandfather married Countess Barbara of Holgwitz. She didn't want to bear his child and went to a witch to get rid of it. Only instead of getting rid of the unborn child, she ended up having 5.
What, all at the same time?
All in one night.
You
Only one lived
joking?
Till morning. The youngest, Wilhelm. And his face was disfigured. They say the witch deceived the Countess, and it was Satan himself who impregnated her.
And you believe that story?
Depends how you look at it. Wilhelm wasn't a bad man while he was in his right mind, but he was terrifying to look at. I still get shivers down my spine when I think of him. As for Wolfen, word came that he died in Silesia. Then, one day, he appeared from nowhere. There are folk who say death has no power over him. Good luck, then.
Right. We'll go scout out then. We'll go scout out the north one first.
Yeah.
Why not, eh? Why not? Now, the main thing we gotta do is remember that Hanush wants us to do it. No, atheist, no violence.
Yeah.
Looks pretty clear, to be honest. Oh wait, I am hungry. Nah. Oh, cooking food. Oh yeah, I'll have some.
Captain Bernard sent me. It's about that attack.
Well, they came, took everything they could, and rode off again. I don't know what else I can tell you.
We're trying to catch up with that gang, so I need to hear every detail you can tell me.
What do you want to know?
What do you want to know?
Which way did they go?
I don't know. I wasn't watching. My husband made me hide indoors, and I only saw them through the window.
So your husband was outside?
Yes, he tried to parley with them.
How many of them were there?
2 or 3. I'm not sure. My head's still in a spin.
What did they take?
Not much. We haven't a pot to piss in, which I told them in no uncertain terms as soon as they came here.
So you're telling me they came here, you told them there was nothing worth taking, and they just rode off again, without further ado?
More or less.
Okay.
But just a while ago, you told me you were indoors the whole time.
Yes. I was.
Something
Most-
not right
So,
here.
were you inside or outside? Did you talk to them or not?
Well, like I say, it was confusing. I don't remember much.
Let's get one or two things straight. I'm here under orders from Captain Bernard, and that robber baron who came here crippled his cousin and killed 2 of his men.
What's that got to do with me?
Just so you know, the captain is very keen to see justice done, and it would not be wise to obstruct him.
My God, what have I done to deserve this?
So, what really happened here?
First, promise me you'll get rid of them.
That's exactly what I'm here for.
They came a few days ago, took a pig and a sack of apples. We put up no resistance. I noticed one of them had an injured leg, so I offered to treat it for him.
Why would you help those cutthroats?
They didn't behave violently towards us, and I thought it would be best to keep them happy. At least they left me some apples.
Go on. What happened then?
They rode off, and I prayed we'd seen the last of them. Only the same evening, they came back again. One of them had been wounded, and they wanted me to take a look at him. They gave me some coin and took me to their camp. And in the morning I came home again.
So you know where they're camped? I'd like you to lead me there.
I won't go to their camp, no. But I know of a place where you'll have a good view of it.
That'll do me.
God bless.
Oh my God. We're zooming. We're zooming.
I'm not going any further. If they saw me, I'd be done for. The camp's not far away in this direction.
Thanks. And don't worry, I'll deal with those bastards.
I pray you do.
Oh wow, they're really far out, aren't they? Jeez.
Looks like I found it. I'd better get back and report to Captain Bernard.
Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. Seems to be about 12 of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a Hans quest to turn into Bernard's quest.
Yeah.
Thought me and Hans were going to be chilling out again. Having a good time.
I found that encampment.
Ah, I'm glad to hear it. Is it far?
Not really.
How many men did you see?
There could have been more hiding behind the tent.
About 15.
Shit. That won't be easy. Oh well, nothing to be done. Wolfen of Camberg must hang from the ramparts in Ratai.
Wouldn't it be better to parley with them, sir?
Parley with robbers? You must be out of your mind, lad.
I gave Sir Hanush my word I'd look out for his men, and I intend to keep it. So it's my duty to advise a parley.
You're going to advise me?
You're not seeing straight, Captain. No wonder, since Wolfen's your kin. Please, just grant me one thing. Let me go and parley. I'll find out more, and maybe we can settle everything without losing any men.
You want to parley? Listen, Henry, you can't rely on Wolflin to act honorably. There's every chance you won't come back.
Don't worry. I know it's a risky business, but have you got anyone better for the job?
No, I'm sorry to say I haven't. Wolflin's a conceited bastard. If he knows you come from me, he'll receive you just for a chance to tell me to go to hell. I'll give you a livery with my coat of arms, so it's clear you're my messenger. And you'll have to go unarmed.
Thank you, Captain. I'll do my best.
I hope so. And try and come back in one piece. I don't want to explain to Sir Radzig why I sent his favorite into a robber baron's camp unarmed.
Will do. There it is. Where the fuck's my horse? Ah. Come on, Roach. Let's go to the camp. Unarmed, like a man.
Hey, you! What do you want?
I'm Captain Bernard's envoy. I'm here to parley.
Why should I trust you?
I'm unarmed. What harm can I do?
That's true. And you're wearing Sir Bernard's colors. Suppose I should take you to Sir Wolflin. But if you try any tricks, you'll regret it. Understood?
You have my word.
Let's go. In here, is it through this door? Yeah. This doorway. Oh my god, rotten apples. Hello. Hello.
Rivers of blood and a blood. You hear that, lads?
Who do we have here? What's your name, boy?
Henry. I'm a messenger from...
I know. From my beloved cousin, Sir
Yeah.
Bernard of Aleshna. So, what exactly is your message?
Take the women, burn the village, drink, annihilate, and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making...
You can go if you leave the loot.
Conduct out of this domain if you leave everything you stole from Sir Hanish's subjects.
That's a very generous offer. But tell me,
camp.
Why should I accept?
I guess speech, because that's the only thing I can go with.
Don't you know what's been going on around here recently?
Should I?
Bandits have been on the rampage all over the county. Cutthroats raided a nearby stud farm, and the locals have had enough of it.
No doubt, but I've nothing to do with that.
Try telling them that. On the way here, the captain recruited men from half the county. He intends to make an example of you.
Why me?
Hey, it worked.
No doubt you've plenty to choose from.
Because you're the first one who's had the gall not to run. So you'll be the first one they catch, and I'm sure you can imagine what will happen then.
And why warn me? Why parley at all, if there are so many of you?
So Hannes wants to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. He'd be happier if you just moved on somewhere else, so he sent me to bargain with you.
You're saying it wasn't Bernard's idea?
If the captain knew I came here in his colours, he'd flay me alive.
The devil take it. There's nothing here worth pillaging anyway. All right. I accept your offer. Tell your captain we'll move on.
And you'll leave the loot here?
We'll leave what's left. The food's already eaten. Better run along before Bernard loses patience.
Nice. Well, that ended it without bloodshed. Easy peasy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa. Guess who's back? Henry's back and he's done it.
I've just come back from Wolflin, Captain.
And in one piece, I see. That's something at least, but I doubt you achieved anything.
I talked them into moving out. They even left the loot they plundered.
I don't know about letting them go like that. They'll be hungry. All you've truly done is send them on to rob our neighbors.
I don't think that will trouble Sir Hannes too much.
Maybe not, but it troubles me. They slayed 2 of my men and crippled my cousin.
I'm sorry about that. but I doubt your paths have crossed for the last time. It's just that this isn't the time for settling family quarrels.
True enough. Anyway, I'll warn the neighboring lords that those bandits are on the loose. Ride to Ratai and report to Sir Hunter.
Yes, sir.
Right, okay.
Take care.
Where's Hans anyway?
Greetings. What do you need?
I went to parley with Wolflin.
See what he says.
How did that go?
I convinced him to take his gang and leave.
Really? I knew you were no fool, but that's something else. You're a born diplomat, Henry.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Don't be so modest. We have to drink to this.
Take care.
Goodbye. Right to Ratai and report the news. In here? Oh, he's in here again, is he? Hello, sir.
Greetings. What business have you?
The robber
I
baron.
have news from the camp, Sir Hannes.
Speak.
I persuaded Captain Bernard to let me parley with Wolflin.
Bernard agreed. I'm surprised.
So was I. I promised Wolflin safe conduct out of your territory on condition he leave all the loot behind.
Well, at least we cut our losses. Although Bernard will have a thing or two to say about how I lost face for a few groschen.
Well, at least you lost no men, sir, and that's worth something.
True enough, lad. No doubt Wolflin will come to a bad end anyway. I must say, Henry, after all that's happened recently, I'm glad something finally turned out well.
So am I, sir.
And I think you deserve to be rewarded for your efforts.
Thank you, sir.
See you later.
Ooh.